In this video, we're going to look at topic 3, example 3, where we solve mixture problems. So in this problem, it says Arabica coffee costs $28 per pound and Robusta coffee costs $8.75 per pound. How many pounds of Arabica coffee must you mix with 3 pounds of Robusta coffee to make a blend that costs $15.50 per pound? All right, so the first thing I want to do is either create a chart or organize my information somehow. So we have Arabica, we have Robusta, and we are trying to create a blend. And there's a couple different things about these, right? We have the price of them, we have the amount, or sorry, price per pound. So this is per pound. We have the amount, and we have the total cost. So if we were to multiply these together, the price per pound times the amount would equal the total cost. So let's just fill in this chart here. So the price for Arabica coffee was $28. Robusta was $8.75, and the blend we want to be $15.50. The amount, well, Arabica coffee, we're trying to figure out how much of that we need to use, right? So let's say that is amount, we'll just use the variable A. Robusta, we're going to use 3 pounds of that. And then the blend, this is what we're trying to figure out, will be the combination of Arabica and Robusta. So that would be A plus 3, right? We're combining the amount of Arabica with the amount of Robusta. So the total cost of each, Arabica would be 28 times A, or 28A. Robusta would be 8.75 times 3, which works out to 26.25. And then the blend would be 1550, so that's 15.5 or 15.50 times A plus 3. And we will just leave it like that. We won't distribute just yet. So anytime you're doing mixture problems, and we covered one of those in topic 2, right? The acid mixture problem. You want to set up some information. You want to write out the information, visualize it with a chart or some kind of graph, and that will help you set up the actual equation itself. So now that we have all the information, obviously we need to set the equation up. What we know is that the Arabica and the Robusta combined will give us the blend. So what we can do is we can say that the 28A, representing the cost of the Arabica, plus the 26.25, representing the cost of the Robusta, will equal the total cost of the blend, that 15.5 times A plus 3. And now we have an equation that we can solve. All right, we only have the variable A. It's on the left and the right side, so we're going to have to move things around. But now we have an equation that we can work with. So the first thing we'll do, let's distribute. So 28A plus 26.25 would be equal to 15.5A plus 15.5 times 3 would be 46.5. And now I can start moving terms around, right? I can move things from the left to the right side. So let's subtract 15.5A. We combine our terms with variables, and I would get 12.5. Then I'm going to subtract 26.25 from each side. So 12.5A is equal to, what is this equal? 20.25. And then we would divide by 12.5. So A would be equal to, I already have this worked out, 1.62. Make sure you answer the question. It asks, how many pounds of Arabica coffee must you mix with 3 pounds of Robusta coffee to make a blend that costs $15.50? Well, A was the amount of Arabica coffee, so A is our answer. So you would say 1.62 pounds of Arabica. and that would be your answer. So if we wanted to blend, we would need 3 pounds of the Robusta coffee and 1.62 pounds of the Arabica coffee if we wanted a blend that costs $15.50 per pound. Again, anytime you're doing mixture problems, charts and graphs are going to be your best friend. Set them up and use the charts to help you create the equations.